Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, in as much it is time to sympathize with one regarding Gachagua, it is also high time to learn a lesson and educate the public. Morara Kebasa has been doing a good job, the issue of civic education to the public. It is very nice. So as we also get emotion on how Ruto is treating Gachagua, it is good also we remember some things. So the other time, we saw one of Rigathi Gachagua's lawyer, Ndegwa Njiru, who was actually in the Azimio side during the campaign. He really very well articulated on the failure that Ruto can do when he becomes the president, and even warned Gachagua. So he had his wedding ceremony, and he invited several leaders, including politicians. So Jeremiah Kioni, the Jubilee Party Secretary General, was also invited. And Jeremiah Kioni used that opportunity to, settle some issues as far as the situation we are in is concerned today. And he commented on the situation in which Gachagua is in today. This is what he's saying. I am happy because they are mistreating Gachagua. That is Jubilee SG. His reason is in his point number 2. Gachagua led the people of Mount Kenya region to the trouble that they are facing today. And it is the same trouble we are facing, we Kenyans at large. So he is part of the problem that we are having. He led us to the problem. If he was not with William Ruto as his running mate and urging the mountain to vote for William Samoei Ruto, Ruto would have lost. We will not have him as a president today. As we are talking today, our JKIA will not be handed over to Adani. Mambo ya social health insurance, something haingekuwa inatusumbua saa hizi. He has also demanded Rigathi Gachagua what they were able to do during the protest, including invading the Northland and, walking away with some goats. Gachagua told Kenya that William Ruto is a gentleman, so he don't need any agreement with Ruto. His word is his bond. So they had gentleman's agreement. That's how he was able to trust William Ruto, and that's how he convinced the people of Mount Kenya Ruto is the good person. He went further even to fought Jubilee Party. But now they are here, and Jeremiah Kioni has a message to Rigathi Gachagua and the people of Mount Kenya as a whole.
I'm unhappy because 1, they are mistreating Gachagua. 2, Gachagua led us to this mess. Hello? So, as we continue doing some of these things, we also need to be taken through some therapy and counseling because we have been traumatized by some people. We want to move together as leaders. We want to rescue this country. Lakini pia mjue ya kwamba tunapoendelea kunao pia ambao wanaumia kwa vile because of the way they were injured. Hello? When they came for Uhuru's goats, walipochukua kondoo ya Uhuru, ila unasikia ikisema ni ukweli. The same people ndio walikuwa na mikutano kwao wakipanga vile kondoo zitachukuliwa. Sasa ndio wao wako hospitali. No, don't clap. I'm not happy with the way Gachagua is being treated. But he's behaved badly when he was not being treated by Ruto. Yeye mwenyewe alituambia mimi na Ruto hatuwezi adikiana kitu. This is a gentleman and my word and his word is my... Look at the idiot now. Until we make up our minds. Kwa sababu hii si kitu ambayo imekuja kwa accident. It's not accidental. We have messed the country knowing. We said Ruto will help people steal. Wengine wakatuambia afadhali mwizi ambaye anatuletea nyumbani. So while we are talking about where we want to go, For some of us, it's very bitter. We are very bitter. But I want to tell you here, Gachagua led us to where we are. And some of us are also not very happy. He led the team that took us to Ruto. Na matusi ambayo ilifanya kule mlima tukose heshima kwa kila mtu.
Now, as we continue with the panel discussion, just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, to some extent, I want to agree with Jeremiah Kion. Because if people of Mount Kenya and other Kenyans who feel to sympathize with Gachagua will not be told the truth, tomorrow they are going to repeat the same problem. They will commit the same mistake they committed. As we sympathize with Gachagua, we should be truthful. At least we help a community and a country called Kenya. Gachagua is crying for how William Ruto is mistreating him. He's looking for sympathy, and indeed he has had it. But this is the same Gachagua who was causing trouble for Uhuru Kenyatta even in his silent retirement. Uhuru was silent in his retirement. Lakini walikuwa wanamchokora tu, wanamchokora, hakuna amani pale. The day we had protest, it was massive. William Ruto used to fly out of the country. The man who used to be in charge was Gachagua. Every morning, 5 a.m. in the morning, he's already at Harambee Annex, preparing on how to deal with the issue of protesters. Kenyans were beaten. Some were wounded. You have people who still have injuries. Some died. The man was able to explain why people were to die, why the security of Raila Odinga, Kalonzo, and other leaders from the Aljazeera side who were leading protests were withdrawn. Ni Gachagua ndiye alikuwa anaeleza. Yeye ndiye alikuwa anaeleza. And it seems yeye ndiye alikuwa na withdraw bila alikuwa anajaribu ku own that. So he was owning this government. Today, hana security. Hawa kina Jeremiah, paka na security ya mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta. It was withdrawn. Na nani mwenye alieleza mambo haya yote? Mheshimiwa Rigathi Gachagua. Today, he's crying. No security. So he's the one who did this. When it happened to him, what should we do? What should we do? This is what Jeremiah Kion is trying to communicate here.
My brother, I'm sorry about that little discomfort that your guards were taken away. Do I take this opportunity to explain to you why? It's important that I do so that you understand. That chaos and mayhem that was in Nairobi that Wednesday for 5 hours, almost burning the country and bringing the country to a standstill. Then they announced that we'll have 3 days of that madness. We had to get prepared. We needed each and every police officer available for that work, because the ones we had were not sufficient. And the very logical decision by Kindiki and IG Kome, first get those ones guarding those who are doing the demonstrations to come and protect the people of Kenya. Where did you want us to get other policemen from? We had to get them from somewhere. And you start with those who are guarding the people who are arranging the demonstration. That's what we did. And we have had, you are going to have talks, well and good. But since I have not seen a commitment that you denounce violence and give Kenyans undertaking that you not go back to the streets, those policemen will stay on standby for now. If in the next 2-3 months you are of good behavior, there is no demonstration, there is no chaos, we shall return the men to you to guard you. Lakini saa hii haiwezekani, kwa sababu tunaweza warudi kwa hiyo maneno, si ndio? That is the truth. And I want to say, the security of this country is not negotiable.
So it is high time our politics first of all is local. Hiyo ndio tuseme ukweli. Lakini tumeona akina Murara Kebaso wanajaribu kubadilisha haya mambo. How I pray it succeed that as youth tusikuwe tunaletwa kwa hii mambo ya tribalism. No, ikuwe tu ni rahisi tu kufanya siasa bila kutegemea matabaka. But as we stand today, our politics is still local. There was a need for Gachagua and the allies from Mount Kenya to have their own political party and work with Ruto through that party. It would have not been very easy for Ruto to remove Gachagua if he had a political party, just like when Ruto had URP and working with the TNA of President Uhuru Kenyatta. So, Jeremiah Kioni, hayo ndio makusudi yako nayo. Is a lesson. In as much we are sympathizing with the Gachagua situation, the reality is that Gachagua is the one who put himself in this problem. Hakuna mtu alimpeleka hapo. Alijiingiza yeye mwenyewe hapo. But he has to learn going forward, and any other individual who has same characters like Rigathi Gachagua to learn. Yani mtu mwingine ambaye anaweza kuwa na tabia kama ya Mheshimiwa Gachagua ajifunze kitu kusonga mbele. Stop over trusting your fellow politician. So before we sympathize with Gachagua, we should know that he is part of the problem that made William Ruto the president. Now we are suffering high taxation, our properties are going into individuals' hands, corruption is here. We don't enjoy anything. The economy and the business environment has been spoiled. Lakini hao ndio walituweka hapo. I don't know your views, but let us put in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.